Hello and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and it's part 5 of our Bring Back Max Power series, where we are continuing to look at the very first edition of Max Power magazine from 1993. Why are we bringing back Max Power? Now, it's hard to believe that 30 years ago Max Power magazine was launched onto the shelves of newsagents nationwide and probably globally as well. And also, we're also attending the Max Power reunion show down in Stafford at the Staffordshire County Showground on the 23rd of July 2023, where we'll be looking back at some of the Max Power era cars of the day. And possibly also, we might be seeing the reveal of Charisma Auto Design's latest project car might be getting revealed at the Max Power reunion show. So why not grab a brew, and we'll continue from where we left off, looking at a set of Mark II Ford Escorts. We're now going to look at Paul Neville's white Escort Mark II. So why not check out the tech spec on this car. So again, it's got a Roland Hayes 2.1 litre block from a late type Sierra, standard bore with longer stroke, offset ground crank with steel rods, Cosworth pistons, gaskets and O-rings, ported in gas flowed head with 40mm inlet valves, Emerald P5 race cams with a vernier pulley. We've got Weber twin 50 carbs, 421 manifold, home built exhaust, system with 3.5-inch JetX tailpipe, modified deep sump to prevent oil starvation. Transmission is a 4-speed gearbox with Quaife quickshift, Transex limited slip 4-to-1 diff, standard half-shaft AP paddle clutch, a single-piece 105E Anglia prop shaft. Suspension and steering. At the front, Paul's got leather adjustable dampers with 600-pound coils, cut by 2.25 inches, large diameter anti-roll bar and an anti-dive kit. Rear is a turreted Spax adjustable platform and dampers, again 400-pound coils cut by 2.25 inches and an anti-tramp kit. Brakes. At the front it's got Cosworth discs and calipers, Mintex 171 competition pads. At the rear it's got RS 1600i discs with Cosworth 4x4 calipers, Mintex 171 pads, competition spec fluid, adjustable bias pedal box and AP balance bar. Wheels and tyres. Front is Revolution RFX 8x15s with Yokohama A008R205/50/15, and rear is Revolution RFX 9x15 with Yokohama A008R225/50/15s. Interior wise, it's got Cobra Amola seats with look harness, Gartrack roll cage, Formula 1 instrument panel, RS steering wheel. Bodywork and paint is alloy arches from Automex, fiberglass bonnet and boot. Power, this car has 165 brake horsepower at the wheels. Torque is 164 pounds-feet of torque at 5,700 RPM. 0 to 60 is 4.4 seconds. So this is Motormouth. Motormouths thrive on gossip and rumours, and we're no different. Phone Vicky or Nigel with yours on that number. So let's have a look at the Mighty Mondeo. It may look like a squashed Carina and road trim, but there's no mistaking the origins of Andy Rouse's BTCC Challenger when decked out in full battle dress. We hear that the carpet has been prepared by Andy himself, and a few select colleagues in Coventry went from standard form to full race spec in just 3 months. And that includes reducing the 2.5 V6 capacity to sub 2 litres. Teams should take a few races to become competitive. Although having heard the car at Ford's Motorsport Press Bash at Brands, our guess is it will get to the wooden spoon for the loudest car of the season. You've got a new Golf GTI. So this is the launch of the Mark III Golf GTI. So it's a completely revised 2-litre 150 brake horsepower. Engine will power the new shape Golf GTI 16 valve. Its predecessor was a mere 1.8 139 brake horsepower unit. So the extensively redesigning of the cylinder head has resulted in a different casting, larger valves, revised cam profiles and valve timing. Maximum speed is 133, 0 to 60 taking about 8.3 seconds. Oui, papa! Yes, the little French chick in the telly ads will have more than her dress full with the Williams version of the Clio. It's powered by a 2-litre 16-valve 150 brake horsepower motor and will be Renault's contender in the 1993 French Rally Championship. Just 2,500 of these will be made in accordance with Group N regulation. The standard 16-valve has a 1.7-litre engine with 137 brake horsepower, so the new Williams model will sit at the top of Renault's Clio range. And so it should, because 85% of its power is available at 2,500 RPM. Michelin Men. This is the Escort Cosworth that could win the British Rally Championship in 1993. Experienced Brit rally driver Malcolm Wilson will drive the Michelin Pilot sponsored car. He'll be a busy chap, because he's also preparing it. Robbie Head will compete in a Group N spec Cosy in the Mobile 1 Top Gear British Rally Championship. British touring car Zedos unveiled. 10 months after the launch of the road-going Mazda Zedos, the racing version is ready to do battle in this year's British Touring Car Championship. So, I just actually ran out of memory on the phone. So, where were we? We were at the BTCC Zedos Unveiled. So yeah, Mazda expect the racer, the Zedos 6 to give it its proper name, to be a front runner, and is hoping to enter a second car later in the season. 2-litre V6 light alloy engine gets things moving quickly, with a little help from driver Patrick Watts. So, the word is, no more Vector discounts. From the end of April, Mark 1 Vector immobilizers will be taken off Norwich Union's approved list of security devices. Did he or didn't he? Didier Auriol drove exceptionally well to win the Monte Carlo Rally and deny Ford's Escort Cosworth victory on its first outing. Escort Cosys had led for 19 of the 22 stages with just 5 stages to go. Francois Delcourt had a seemingly invincible 71-second lead. According to Auriol, he suddenly discovered how to drive his car and went on to win. Tuning news. A London-based engineering company is developing an injection system for a Peugeot 205, which gets rid of the conventional airflow meter and gives more brake horsepower. Vector season. This season looks to be a battle of the tuners, with most rear-wheel drive cars running HT Racing Pintos and lots of front-wheelers being equipped with Power Engineering CVHs. So, the next couple of pages we've got Get into Max Power, but before that we've got Pecco Power. So let's see if there is any specialists for Pecco in Scotland, and I can see a few. So, Pecco specialists in Scotland were Auto Image in Glasgow, Auto Image in Edinburgh, Checkpoint Accessories in up in Aberdeen, EA Auto Parts, Driver's Accessories, Esport, Motor Part, Motor Speed and Sports Tune, and Wheel Spin. Quite a lot in Edinburgh, so there's 1, 2, 3 in Edinburgh. So get into Max Power for fame, money, tuning, styling, photographs, bag and a free ad. So would you like to get your car featured in Max Power? This was the way you could do it. Barking mad. For some, the muscular throb of a 3.5 litre V8 isn't enough. JE Engineering has a cure. So this is a couple of Rover SD1s. So let's see what you can do to tune the 3.5 litre V8 engine. So let's have a look at the red Rover Vitesse. And it's not a 3.5 litre V8, this is a 4.3 litre Rover Vitesse. Engine wise, it's got the 4,273cc aluminium V8, 77mm cross drilled crank, 94mm bore, fully lightened and balanced. Big valve cylinder heads, polished and imported to owner's spec, 9.6-1 compression ratio. It's got a JE101 camshaft, stainless steel exhaust manifolds and system, modified twin plenum induction and hot wire injection system with an ECU chip programmed by the owner. Transmission wise, it's got a 5-speed non-Vitesse small bearing gearbox with close ratio gear set, 3.08.1 final drive ratio and uprated clutch. Suspension wise, it's got hydraulic Koni front inserts and rear dampers with special valving, Spax coil springs, nylotron and hardened rubber bushes on the track, control arms, anti-roll bars, Watts linkage and trailing arms. Braking system. Front is a Jaguar XJS front discs and 4-pot calipers, Aeroquip braided hoses throughout, and in the rear, rear brakes are standard with a brake bias unaltered. Wheels and tyres. Performance Industries 7x15-inch Auster alloys with 225/50 ZR15 Fielder Y2000 rubber. Max power. 272 brake horsepower at 5,500 RPM. It's got 286 pounds-feet of torque at 4,200. That is insane. So, we're going to look at the tech spec of Steve Bignell's 4.5 litre Rover Vitesse. So this is a silver one. So it's got a 4,439cc aluminium V8. Main bearing girdle to strengthen block. 80mm cross drilled crank. 94mm bore. Fully lightened and balanced. Big valve heads, polished and ported. 9.7-1 compression ratio. Got a JE 101 camshaft. Modified induction, bigger injectors, adjustable ECU. Transmission is the standard late Vitesse type 2.85-1 final drive ratio. Suspension is revalved Koni dampers all round with progressive rate, Koni springs and dampers, nylotron and hardened rubber bushes on the track control arms, anti-roll bar mounts, Watts linkage and trailing arms. Wheels and tyres are Performance Industries 7x15-inch All-Star alloys with 225/50 ZR15 Fielder Y2000 rubber. Again, the brakes are front groove jag discs and 4-pot calipers with Muntex M171 pads. Rear is uprated linings and a standard rear drum. Performance is 278 brake horsepower at 5,500 RPM. Max torque is 280 pounds-feet of torque at 4000 RPM. So there we go. If you want to make your Rover SD1 fast, why not just stick a 4.3 or a 4.5 engine into it. And on that note, we're going to finish this part of Bring Back Max Power. We'll be back again soon with another part of Bring Back Max Power. We'll continue our look at the May 1993 edition of Max Power magazine. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe at Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and I'll catch you in a future video. Farewell.